Maslow hierarchy of needs. Psychologist Abraham Maslow identified 5 categories of basic needs common to all people. Maslow represented these needs as a hierarchy in the shape of pyramid. A hierarchy is an arrangement that ranks peoples or concepts from lowest to highest. According to Maslow, individuals must meet the needs at the lower levels of the pyramid before they can successfully be motivated to tackle the next levels. Under the physiological needs, Maslow suggested that the first and most basic needs people have is the need for survival, such as their physiological requirements for food, water, and shelter. Maslow believed that these needs are the most basic and instinctive needs in the hierarchy because all needs become secondary until these physiological needs are met. Safety or security needs occupies the second levels of needs. Safety needs are activated after physiological needs are met. These include needs for safety and security. Security needs are important for survival, but they are not as demanding as the physiological needs. Examples of security needs include a desire for steady employment, healthcare, safe neighborhoods, and shelter from the environment. Social needs represent the third level of needs. They are activated after safety needs are met. These include needs for belonging, love, and affection. Maslow described these needs as less basic than physiological and security needs. Relationships such as friendships, romantic attachment, and families help fulfill this need for companionship and acceptance, as does involvement in social, community, or religious groups. Esteem needs represent the fourth level of needs. After the first 3 needs have been satisfied, esteem needs become increasingly important. These include the need for things that reflect on self-esteem, personal worth, social recognition, and accomplishment. Lastly is self-actualization. This is the highest level of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. This refers to the need to become all that one is capable of being to develop one's fullest potential. Self-actualizing people are self-aware, concerned with personal growth, less concerned with the opinions of others, and interested in fulfilling their potential. Next, we will discuss on how Maslow's hierarchy of needs can help managers design reward system. To design reward system, the managers must continually adapt to employees' changing needs if they want to keep their workforce motivated, as the employee needs change with time. Applying Maslow's hierarchy of needs to reward schemes suggests that junior staff earning very low wages will be motivated by receiving higher monetary rewards, as this will enable them to meet their psychological needs. As employees become progressively more highly paid, however, monetary rewards become relatively less important. Managers need to design rewards which satisfy other types of levels as well. For the safety needs, managers can reward its employees by giving the employees a safe workplace as compared to before, or also involving them in profit sharing of the organization to make them financially secure. Managers can also sponsor company outing or other social get-together as a reward for the employees' performance for those employees who are more concerned about their social needs. Whereas for esteem needs, employees who are more aware of their esteem needs can be rewarded by giving the recognition awards or praising them and set them as an example to other employees. For self-actualization, managers can reward their employees by praising and encourage the employees to take on much more interesting or challenging work to fulfill their potentials. Under Maslow's hierarchy of needs, a reward package can be designed in such ways as to enable employees to meet a full range of human needs.
Now, we will discuss how Maslow's hierarchy of needs can help to motivate employees. We will be going through each levels of the theory to discuss on how the theory can help to motivate employee. First is the physiological needs. Maslow identified the core physiological needs to sustain human life as air, water, food, and sleep. In order to motivate themselves to perform their jobs excellently, the employees require healthy air to breathe, water to keep their system hydrated, and adequate time to rest, and etc. Moreover, to motivate the employees, the organization can provide a pleasant and comfortable working environment and also provide a reasonable salary to them. For safety needs, a safe and secure working environment reduces the threat of physical injury. When workers believe that the level of risk has been minimized and that good health and safety practices are enforced and monitored by management, they feel more comfortable and less distracted from performing their tasks and interacting with others. Good safety practices reduce absenteeism as well, which can impact productivity and morale. Security also extends to emotional well-being in the workplace. An employer that provides medical benefits, contributes to retirement plans, and is financially solvent makes workers feel more secure about their jobs and the future. Companies that demonstrate they care for the welfare of their workers create an atmosphere of trust, which in turn encourages loyalty and decreases stress. Next is the social needs. Maslow identifies social needs as friendships, peer support, and the ability to give and receive love. The workplace offers an opportunity to be part of a team in which members share their respective knowledge, skills, and unique experience to solve problems in which they have a vested interest. The managers can motivate and satisfy the social needs of the employees by encouraging social interaction through creating team spirit, facilitate outside social activities, and allows participation. From this, it can make employees feel as if they are family and part of the organization. Next is esteem needs. Esteem needs is the desire to be recognized for personal accomplishments. Maslow divides this portion of his theory into external and internal motivators. External motivators are prizes and awards granted for outstanding performance, elevation in status, such as a desired promotion, and admiration from others. Internal motivators are private goals that workers set for themselves, such as beating a prior month's sales figures and the satisfaction of experiencing self-respect for having done the right thing. In addition, cross-training, job enrichment, and special assignments are popular methods for making work more rewarding. Furthermore, allowing employees to participate in decision-making on operational matters is a powerful method for motivating and meeting employees' esteem needs. Lastly is self-actualization. Self-actualization moves employees to a higher level of understanding as well as a greater empathy for the needs of others. With self-actualization, the employees will be motivated and interested in growth and individual development. For example, the employee may want a challenging job or an opportunity to complete further education. At this level, the manager can promote an environment where an employee can meet his own self-actualization needs. Next, we will discuss the applicability of Maslow's hierarchy of needs in the modern world. As stated by Greenberg and Barron in 2003, the greatest value of Maslow's need theory lies in the practical implication it has for every management of organizations. There are a few real-life organizations that are applying Maslow's hierarchy of needs. One example is the Kellogg Company. The Kellogg Company is the world's leading producer of breakfast cereals from UK. Its products are manufactured in 18 countries and sold in more than 180 countries. Within Kellogg's, every employee is motivated to work through each of the hierarchy levels. As they do so, this provides positive effects for each employee and the organization. For example, for the physiological needs, Kellogg's offers competitive salaries. This gives people the means to acquire the basic needs for living. The Kellogg's Conflict Flexible Benefits programs allows employees to choose those benefits that suit them. This includes childcare vouchers, cash alternatives to company cars, and discounted life assurance scheme. These savings and competitive salaries help workers pay go further and so motivate them to be loyal to the company. For safety needs, Kellogg's values the safety of all employees. The company is committed to provide a safe and healthy work environment to prevent accidents. Employees are, however, accountable, which means that they have to take responsibility for observing the health and safety rules and practices. Kellogg's also offers employees a range of working patterns. Some may want to work part-time, others may want career breaks or undertake home working. This helps employees to choose the best option for a healthy work-life balance. Next is the social needs. Kellogg's operates weekly group huddles. These provide informal opportunities for employees to receive and request information on any part of the business, including sales data and company products. This helps strengthen teams and enhances workers' sense of belonging. Having an open approach to communication keeps everybody focused on the company's aims and helps individuals contribute to the company's key values. They include values such as being positive, seeing the best in people, and recognizing diversity. For self-esteem needs, Kellogg's positively recognizes and rewards staff achievements. This ensures that all their employees are recognized for their achievement and what they have done for the benefits of the company. Lastly, for self-actualization, Kellogg's provides employees with the opportunity to take on challenging and stimulating responsibilities. For example, the business provides the opportunity for individuals to take ownership of projects. This enables them to develop and improve. With the given example in the Kellogg's company, this shows that Maslow's hierarchy of needs are applicable to the modern world.
The next theory is Hertzberg theory, which is one of the need approaches in theories of motivations. Hertzberg theory is also known as two-factor theories, which has received widespread attention as having a practical approach toward motivating employees. In 1959, Hertzberg published his analysis of the feelings of 200 engineers and accountants from over 9 companies in the United States. These professionals were asked to describe experiences in which they feel either extremely bad or exceptionally good about their jobs and to rate their feelings on these experiences. After undergoing this analysis, Hertzberg found out there are two results that contribute to this analysis. The first one is responses about good feelings are generally related to job content, which also known as motivators to the employees in organizations. The second one is responses about bad feelings are associated with job context or hygiene factors. Hence, from the analysis published by Hertzberg, this theory also known as Hertzberg motivation hygiene. There are two assumptions on this theory. The first one is Hertzberg shows that satisfaction and dissatisfaction at work almost always arise from different factors, which known as hygiene factors and motivation factors. The second one is, according to Hertzberg, man has two sets of needs, which is as an animal to avoid pain and as a human being to grow psychologically in this world. Hence, there are two determinants of this theory. The first one is motivation factors and the second one is hygiene factors. Under motivation factors, Hertzberg said that when these factors are not present on the job, the employee is simply not satisfied, which leads to restrict productivity and put no effort in their jobs in the organizations. Whereas in hygiene factors, Hertzberg also stated that when these factors are considered good, the employee tend to become satisfied, which means increase in the productivity as well as increase in the profitability of the organizations. So next is, why is this theory needed in an organization? The first one is hygiene factors are needed to ensure that employee does not become satisfied. These factors do not lead to higher level of motivation, but without them, there is satisfaction. The second one is motivation factors are needed in order to motivate an employee into higher performance. This factor result from internal generator in employees, not influenced by external generator. For better understanding, I would like to state the example of hygiene and motivation factors. There are 6 examples that I can share with all of you under motivation factors, which are growth, work itself, responsibility, achievement, advancement, and last but not least is the recognitions. Meanwhile, these are the example of hygiene factors, which consist of the first one is company policies and administrations. The second one is supervisions, followed by interpersonal relations, then status, salary, working conditions, and last but not least is the job security. The description of this example will be further explained by my friends in the next slides. How this theory can help to motivate employees. Employees' motivation can be increased through the factor of Hertzberg theory motivation. This theory will improve the employee's motivation. There are 4 factors that can contribute to increase the motivation of the employees. The first one is benefit, second promotion, third is salary, and the last one is incentive. How these factors influence the motivation of the employees. First is benefits. Benefits provided by the organization or company can help to motivate employees. By providing a shelter, and employees are motivated to working since they do not worry to find a shelter. The organization or company also provide a medical benefits for the employee. For example, if the employees go for medical checkup, they can claim money from the company. Hence, it will give a benefit to the employees. Next is promotion. Promotions to positions that include more responsibility or authority are among the tools managers have to motivate workers. The possibility of a job promotion can motivate an employee by appealing to career anchors, which are the major career and personal priorities that workers may hold. One way that promotions motivate employees is by providing an opportunity for increase their compensations. This factor appeals to the lifestyle career anchor. It includes not only the increased wages that workers make when they earn promotions, but also benefits such as paid time off, expense accounts, company cars, and health insurance. All of these forms of compensation contribute to a more comfortable lifestyle, which makes promotions appealing motivational goals for a wide range of workers. Improved job experience. Career anchors such as security and stability lead some employees to work toward promotions in order to cement their positions within their organization. To do so, employees must produce consistent, high-quality work and receive recognition or acquire a reputation among perks. Additional job perks such as larger office also help promotions motivate employees. Promotion motivates employees by appealing to their sense of ambition. This affects workers whose career anchors include the desire of autonomy, independence, authority, and managerial competence. Employees who see this as attainable goals in promotions will work to demonstrate their supervisory and leadership skills. They will also take on positive traits that reflect positions of authority, such as accountability and a willingness to cooperate with colleagues. Even when an employer understands the motivating effects of promotions, it must still establish a policy of administering promotions and managing job advancement. This may include discussing opportunities for advancement during employee performance evaluations or allowing all workers with a given level of experience to apply for executive position openings. In some cases, it may be necessary to recruit from outside the company, but a consistent policy for considering internal candidates can ensure that promotions keep their motivational value. Next is by increasing their salary. Managers always use high salary to attract, retain, and motivate workers. All employees prefer to have a better salary. By increasing the salary, employees will be tend to perform better in their work. The employees' motivation will be increased since their salary is increased. There are few types of incentives that can be given to the employees. The first one is by giving a bonus to the employees. Employees usually respond to bonus and other financial incentives as a way to reward great performance. Second is by giving amenities to the employees for workplace amenities such as gym, cafeteria, or daycare center. It is a nice incentive for employees to come to work and to stay focused on their project. Next is education. I believe that people respond to educational incentives and a number of companies offer incentives that pay for additional education. They are great because their workforce can become more skilled and they are creating loyalty to their company. Recognizing someone in public for a job well done can make a big difference. I think it is important to provide a positive reinforcement. Programs that recognize employees can go a long way toward motivating someone. Organizational reward system is becoming an important management system in organization. Boost employee satisfaction generally and employees' expectations have been high. How managers design a reward system to ensure that employee satisfaction is achieved. Subsequently, poor organizational reward system will cause the satisfaction and finally lead to the turnover. This issue will lead to organizational problems and reduce the organizational efficiency in long term and impact on low revenue and low costs. Let us discuss it further. First, we will discuss about the importance of benefit to employee satisfaction. Employers tend to decrease wages once several benefits such as medicals, bonus, and annual leave. Workers view benefit and wages as substitute, willing to give up wages for benefits, and this positively related to the employee's satisfaction. Some reasons for the turnover are low compensation, inadequate benefits, poor working conditions, and poor market morale and job attitude, and inadequate recruitment. Second is impact of promotion on employee satisfaction. A large salary increment and a timely promotion also lead to an employee may be better suited to the current organization with organization specific skill and training than to other employees. An organization normally offers timely promotion to the employees and at the same time observe the employees' improvement. The employees perhaps will be offered for the promotion but at the same time the increment will not be given to them. Organization can manipulate the promotion. Third is the relation of salary to employee satisfaction. Employees who develop career strategies appropriate to his or her occupation and organization is likely to increase his or her probability to obtain evaluation from superior and a large share of the organization's salary distribution. Eventually, salary is not enough on its own to ensure that a person will remain loyal and satisfied to the organization. It is most identified as the single most important factor in a person's decision to join, stay, or leave. Salary and promotion are important factors for both the private and public sector in forming decisions about staying and leave. It indicates that salary is a very important factor that influences the employee's work-in behavior and in which the employee satisfaction and retention are measured by the salary.
Last is the importance of incentive to employee satisfaction. Incentives are one added payment to employee salary who has completed certain job requirements and have been used by the organization as communications tool. Incentive rationale is based on the assumption that long-term and short-term incentives will encourage employee loyalty, foster teamwork, and ultimately facilitate the development of the desired culture that encourage and support knowledge sharing. Reward and recognition system can within on extrinsically motivated behavior that occur when an activity is rewarded by the incentive not inherent. Next is we will discuss about the applicability of the Hertzberg theory in the modern world. To apply Hertzberg theory, let's begin with the hygiene issue. Although hygiene issues are not the source of satisfaction, this issue must be dealt first to create an environment in which employee satisfaction and motivation are even possible. First is we will discuss about the companies and administrative policies. An organization policies can be a great source of frustration for employees if the policies are unclear and unnecessary, or if everyone is required to follow them. Although employees will never feel a great sense of motivation or satisfaction due to policies, we can decrease dissatisfaction in this area by making sure our policies are fair and apply equally to all. Next is salary. The old adage said that you get what you pay for is tend to be true when it's come to staff member. Salary is not a motivator for employees, but they do want to be paid fairly. If individuals believe they are not compensated well, they will unhappy working for us. Concepts benefits us offering are comparable to those of the other office in the area. In addition, make sure we have clear policy related to the salaries, rest, and bonus. Third is we will discuss about interpersonal relation. Remember that part of satisfaction of being employed is a social context it brings. So, allow employees a reasonable amount of time for socialization, example during breaks and lunch. This will help them develop a sense of humor and teamwork. At the same time, we should crack down on rudeness, inappropriate behavior, and offensive and comments. Lastly, we will discuss about recognition. Individuals at all levels of the organization want to be recognized for their achievement on the job. Their success don't have to be monumental before they deserve recognition, but our praise should be sincere. If we notice employees doing something well, take the time to acknowledge their good work immediately. Publicly thank them for handling a situation particularly well. Write them a kind of note of praise or give them a bonus if appropriate. We may even want to establish a formal recognition program such as Employee of the Month. As a conclusion, true motivation comes from achievement, personal development, job satisfaction, and recognition by Frederick Hertzberg.
Now, we would like to share with all of you on the outcome of the assessment on Hertzberg theories. The first part on this assessment is the contributions. The first contribution of Hertzberg theory is the first to argue on importance of job contents and job design in organizations. And the second contribution here is job enrichment as a job satisfaction strategy used by organizations. Last but not least, this theory is easy to understand and easily implemented in an organization. Another part on the assessment of Hertzberg theory is the criticism. The first criticism that have been found in this theory is some individuals are different between each other, which means certain employee or individual only desire for higher payment but they are reject motivations. The second one is not everyone want an enriched job. Lastly, this theory simply assume that satisfaction is equal to motivations.
And now, we would like to present how to motivate people by using goal setting theory. The motivation and goal setting theory, researched and developed by Dr. Edwin Locke in 1960, is widely regarded among the top management theory to improve company performance by using motivational goal concept. The research revealed an inductive relation between a goal setting and improved production performance. Here, I would like to explain some description about goal setting theory. Firstly, we need to understand what is goal. Locke states that a goal is the aim of an action or task that a person consciously desires to achieve or obtains. In real business operation, for sure that the company are desire to achieve great company performance. As example, is the company want to increase sales and reduce costs in order to maximize company profit. However, goal setting is more specific to improve personal motivational to achieve target. Goal setting theory can be defined as the goal that we establish affect our achievement serve to increase motivational effort towards a task. In simple terms, the goal setting involves the conscious process of established level of performance in order to obtain desirable outcome. The goal setting theory simply states that the sources of motivation is a desire and intention to reach a goal. Locke and Laplace state that the goal setting theory was based on the premise that much human action is purposeful in that it is directed by goal. Okay, now we proceed to how can goal setting exist. Let's think that we are business operation. If the company found that their current performance is not achieving desired goal, for sure we are become motivated to increase effort and change our strategy. The decision to set a goal results from the decision of current performance level. Setting a goal should include setting a structure that direct action and behavior which improve unsatisfactory performance. Setting a goal will change a person's behavior and motivate them in order to work towards achieve the set goal. Goal setting theory predict that people will channel effort towards accomplish their goal, which will in turn affect performance. Implementing of goal setting theory have their own advantages and disadvantages. First advantages is clear plan. Goal help company develop a clear plan for what they want to achieve and how they will accomplish that achievement. Without goal, the company has no clear plan for achievement. Second advantage is increased awareness. Setting goal increase awareness of the person's strength and weaknesses is allow people to identify what area they need to improve to achieve a goal. A goal setting also allow people to identify their strength and use them to achieve a goal more quickly or better result. While disadvantages of goal setting theory is first pressure. State goal create pressure, especially if someone else create them. For example, someone takes with improving their work performance by 25% over the previous year might feel the pressure of having to meet an employer expectation. Second disadvantages is sense of failure. Goal achievement creates a sense of accomplishment and mystery of skill. When someone does not achieve a goal, they may experience a sense of failure. This failure could prevent the person from setting goals in the future or working to achieve important milestones. Locke and Lamham goal setting theory state that several conditions are particularly important in success goal achievement. These include goal acceptance and commitment, goal specificity, goal difficulty, and feedback. These conditions have been extended and edited by other researchers such as Kenny Bestland and Spencer Johnson SMART goal, and now known as SMARTer, which are conditions that are necessary to make goal effective. It will present further after this.
Hello, and okay, now let's we discuss on the condition or the components of goal setting theory. The components can be a guidelines for management in implementing goal settings in an organization. The first component that we're going to discuss today is specific. Goals must be specific and can be measured easily by manager or by the employees of the organization. A good goal setting must show a specific duties on the organization goals to achieve a higher performance result. Okay, and now let's we move on the next component, The next component is challenging difficulty. A goals must not be easy to achieve. Management must set a difficult goal so that the employee give their full effort to achieve the goals. But even it should not be easy to achieve, it also must be relevant to achieve, so that it is possible for all employees to achieve the goal. The next component is goal commitments. When there is no goal to achieve and no reward had been given, employees is hardly contributed in work tasks. But with goal setting theory, employees will actively involve and not just managers that give their full effort in work tasks. Lastly is feedback. The feedback is the employees will give timely feedback, whether they are working in progress or their job is pending. With the goal settings, manager will always knows if it is easy for employees to achieve the goal by refer their performance or key performance index to achieve their individual or team's goals. In implementing goal setting, it is important to management to keep in mind the word SMART, S-M-A-R-T. SMART is an acronym that can be used to help to evaluate the structure of the goal. SMART stands for specific, measurable, actionable, relevant, and time-bound. Specific. They know on the specific details on how to achieve the goal. Measure. The goal must can be measured. For example, Key Performance Index or KPI. It shows the amount of target sales and current sales for an employee. So, this is easy for management to evaluate their goal achievement. Action. When planning goal setting, management must plan an action plan for the goals, and this action plan must be clear to all employees. Relevant. The goal setting must be relevant so that it is possible for all employees to achieve the goal that had been set up by the management. Timely. The management must set a date or specific time on when the goal must be achieved by the employees so that the employees catch the deadline to achieve the goal and get the reward. Okay, and now let's move on to the next part. As we all know, the goal setting theories is to motivate the employees. But how this goal setting theory motivate the employees? This goal setting theories gives reward. Example of the reward is such as bonus, promotion, award or recognition, and time off. When an organization plans to set up a goal for the employees, this will increase their effort on work. They will be more focused and try to do their job as good as possible. Employees will change their mindset from I had to do it my best to I must do it my best. As promised, when they achieve the goals, they are being given their reward, and this also gives them motivation to higher their performance on work and feel valuable in the organization. And then, of course, this will be help to increase the quality of performance in the organization.
Here, we discuss the applicability of the goal-setting theory in modern world. Yes, it's still applicable in this modern world because goal-setting theory is still accepted as the most valid and useful motivation theory in industrial and organizational, human resource management, and organizational behavior. These goal setting are affect behavior in group or individual, which serve to increase attention to a goal, energy in pursuing a goal, persistence in achieving a goal, and ability to strategize to reach a goal. For the point, group performance is important in competitive world. Today, in modern world, many organization members work in group, team, or committees. Having employees work as team with a specific team goal rather than individual with only individual goal, it will increase productivity. It is because they can contribute more ideas in group rather than working individual. Furthermore, the combination of compatible group and individual goals is more effective than either individual or group goals alone. A related consideration is that when a team member perceives that other team members share his or her personal goals, the individual will be more satisfied and productive. Then, for second point is, with development of technology, employees aware the importance of company goals. With development of technology, employer or manager can easily communicate with employee to implement company goals, where they can deliver goal setting within company by using email to each employee. It will easier to company implement goal setting among the employee, even the company is in overseas. The employee will aware with the goal setting conduct to them, and it will encourage them to perform job effectively and efficiently. Then, for the third point is improve productivity and performance by implementing reward system. Goal setting theory is a technique used to raise incentive for employees to complete work quickly and effectively. In modern world, it is that monetary rewards are more attractive to motivate individuals. Employees are very likely to increase effort, commitment, and performance to attain a set goals if the employees have a reward available that they find attractive. And nowadays, employees want to be valued on their effort on job performing. Managers should consider implementing reward system to align with attained goal to include a variety of reward types. That it is important for manager to implement a reward system for employees because this often increase goal commitment.
As a conclusion, American author Henry David has said before that what you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you became by achieving your goals. So, it means that it is not important to what you get, that effort to reward, but it is important is that what you become, which means the motivation. The organization implement this theory is not just to give reward to the employees or to increase their performance, but it's also to motivate their employees without their notice. So, that's all from us. Thank you.